Hello and welcome to Open, everyone. I'm Rhina Valentin, your host, Café con Leche, for the next hour. Always inviting you to get social with us online. That's right. Tweet us and follow us on Instagram at BronxNet TV and like us on Facebook at Open BronxNet Television. And of course, while you're there, don't forget to follow moi on Twitter, Instagram, FB, Snapchat, LinkedIn at Rhina Valentin. So we're going to learn a little bit about La Fiesta de la Cruz. It's an annual tradition celebrated by Puerto Ricans in the East Harlem community, intended to strengthen community and family ties while ensuring these traditions remain alive. And joining us now to share more about this year's event, we welcome the director of Los Pleneros de la 21, Juan Gutierrez. Hello and welcome.
Good morning, Rhina, and good morning to all the Open and BronxNet viewers and fans.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
for the
acknowledging
invitation.
everybody. Oh,
Very
we
glad.
love having you on it. We love the services that you're providing our community. I mean, of course, with keeping the tradition of Bomba en Plena alive, but these fiestas now that I think myself, as a New Yorican, born second generation, I'm very fascinated in keeping alive within the urban community, right? Because I'm not originally from the island, and this is, I understand, a festival that is celebrated on the island, and it's celebrated in El Barrio for very many years. Can you give me a little background on what Fiesta de la Cruz represents?
Of course, it's a tradition of a celebration and adoration to the cross. It has a religious background and motivation, but it's from the people. You know, it had something to do more than 200 years ago when there was a hurricane coming to the island, and because the damages were minor, and it was a coincidence that happened on the 2nd of May, which is the eve of the Day of the Cross. And Puerto Ricans are, having that religious sentiment and feeling, they associated all that, and then they paid the adoration more than ever from that very first time. That was 1787.
Wow. So this
Yes,
is a long tradition.
Oh yes, indeed. But it's not like an going outdoors festival like you are used to. You know, the culture. It is very much cultural, of course, but it has been kept among families and neighborhoods. And then, let's say my mother is a devotee to the cross, and she wants to pay that promise. It's a pagando promesas to the cross. And there's a series of 19 chanted rosaries or songs. Very, very beautiful, very Caribbean, very funky, groovy, swinging, because it was, everything was molded and musicalized by a great musician that really had a footprint in New York, Cesar Augusto Cohen, a great piano player, a great band leader. He put together all these chanted rosaries in the musical context.
How many years ago? How many years ago did this?
Oh, that happened in the early 20th century.
In the early 20th century.
Yes.
Yeah, no. I want to know
course.
all the details because you're keeping this alive.
Yes, the thing is that communities and neighborhoods, they celebrate according to what the dynamics of that particular neighborhood. Let's say Cangrejo, because there's a lot of percussion, and then the music was played on the background of drums. But then it came from Ponce, from the southern city of Ponce. There were violins and there were guitars, but there's always a harmonic or melodic instrument providing the melodical aspect. And
so what you're saying to me is that you were able to identify like the towns according to the instruments?
Well, yes, because let's say Loíza, you go to Loíza, when you go to Loíza, what are you going to do in terms of the food? Is a lot of seafood, a lot of, let's say, cangrejos, right? Shellfish. So that's how you go, alcapurrias, right?
Yeah, well,
so,
definitely in El Barrio, alcapurria, no?
There you go.
Well, I'm just bringing it up to speed in today's day and age, right? And the fact that you continue to honor this tradition in El Barrio. What would people expect this Saturday, celebrating Fiesta de la Cruz?
Yeah, well, Los Planeros have been celebrating this tradition for 32 years. Okay, and we really kept it as a follow-up to the elders who were celebrating this tradition. And Los Planeros have always been trying to connect with the community, with the sense of the community, with the dynamics of the community. It's important. That's how we feed.
Right.
You know, in terms of the music, in terms of the expressions. And it was very important to us as we were starting to, you know, go out there as an organization. We started as a group, then as an organization, keeping the traditions, trying to embrace those traditions from our elders. So we did La Fiesta de Cruz, we did Las Fiestas Navideñas, who are very popular, and other celebrations that have been happening in not only El Barrio, but nearby communities like in the Bronx, of course.
So this Saturday, right, based on
Yes.
everything you're sharing, is like the theme of this event obviously is to celebrate the cross. But is there going to be like songs saying that have that rosary
Oh, yes,
melody, like, and then you're also going to have the percussion of Los Pleneros de la 21.
Yes. But the rosaries are chanted.
Right.
You know, so these are songs. So what we do, we lead the public, the audience. We start the songs and they respond to us like a verso coro, verse and chorus, in a call and response matter, you know. And they know for a fact what's happening. Everybody knows. Now there's always newcomers that, because of curiosity, they want to know about Fiesta de Cruz, and that's the perfect place to go. You know, it's a true community event that you want to see the community in action, what's happening, and have a good time in good company, go there.
Yeah, it sounds like something that we all could use right about now in
course.
today's day and age.
course.
So thank you for making sure that we maintain this tradition, and thank you for putting it up annually in El Barrio. Yes, you had some last words.
Well, I need to thank you and BronxNet, because BronxNet have been always very supportive of La Fiesta de Cruz. They have come to document, you know, the crew has come there and document by filming what's happening. So they are putting a historic piece for, you know, for the future, hopefully.
Right, for the next generations.
yes,
Yes,
indeed.
and we're sharing it with you guys right now. And thank you for always coming and sharing your
Rhina,
knowledge, Juan.
You made my day.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you did.
thank you,
You
Juan.
guys
Thank
made
you,
my
Juan.
day. Thank you very much.
No, and you guys, La Fiesta de Cruz is taking place on Saturday, May 6th at 7 p.m. at Los Pleneros de la 21, which is at Julia de Burgos at 1680 in El Barrio.
There
You
you
wanted
go.
to say something?
1680 Lexington Avenue
Avenue.
and 106th Street.
And 106th Street.
7 o'clock.
At 7 o'clock. And their website was up there as well for more information, which was Los Pleneros de la 21. .org. There it goes.
Yeah,
Los
but
Pleneros de la 21.
yeah.
.org.
212-427-5221.
I
There
love
you
it.
go.
He really wants you guys to go, so I hope you guys go, or at least consider going. I think I'm considering going, because I'm telling you, we can all use this love just in the air. All right, we have to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more Open when we return. Don't go anywhere.